In tonight's headlines, Duterte urges voters to get vaccinated. Rody OKs closure of e-sabong operations. Philippines eyes COVID-19 jabs for students in schools. About 100% VCM for elections delivered nationwide. Parts of Mindanao to have rains and thunderstorms. Suns eclipse Doncic's heroics. And Philippine banking system's total deposits reach 16.2 trillion pesos in 2021. Good evening. Today is Tuesday, May 3, 2022. I am Miguel Pautagon and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. President Rodrigo Duterte called on the public to receive their COVID-19 booster shots before they cast their votes in the May 9 elections to protect themselves from possible infections in polling places where there will be crowding. Duterte explained that the booster shots might not 100% guarantee that there will be no COVID-19 reinfections, especially among those with weak immune systems, but it can help protect them against the viral disease. The president earlier reminded the voters to comply with the minimum public health standards in polling places on election day to prevent another COVID-19 surge in the country, considering the separate warnings of the Department of Health and Okta research of a possible increase in COVID-19 infections. To recall, the DOH on Monday noted there are more than 67.9 million individuals or 75.45% of the government's target population who are now fully vaccinated against COVID-19. President Rodrigo Duterte has approved the recommendation of the Department of Interior and local government to stop e-sabong or online cockfighting operations. Duterte's decision came following a survey conducted by the DILG in the cities and provinces regarding e-sabong operations, which is being blamed for deterioration of moral values among many Filipinos. The president said he is leaving it to Anyo to order when the operations should be stopped. There are 7 accredited e-sabong operations in the country. E-sabong operations hit the headlines recently following the disappearance of dozens of persons involved in the industry. Its continued operations even during the Holy Week was also questioned. The president's decision was a turnaround from his statement last month wherein he defended its operations, noting the revenues it generates. The Philippine government is looking at implementing a COVID-19 vaccination program in schools for students who will return to face-to-face classes as the country seeks to boost efforts in inoculating more individuals. According to Health Secretary Francisco Duque III, the COVID-19 vaccination program for students will be implemented similar to other vaccines for measles and polio already being offered to students. The suggestion came from Duterte, who proposed that students be allowed to attend in-person classes provided that vaccination programs for them are rolled out by the government. The planned program will cater to minors between the ages of 5 to 11 and has already been communicated by vaccine czar Carlito Galvez Jr. to academic institutions. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Hulaton nato ang kabuntagon.
Nasa ating pagkakaisa ang pag-asa ng ating bayan.
Sa ating pangalaman, haharapin na
Sama-sama tayong pabangon muli.
Isa lang tayong lahat, isang Pilipino na maggiting at masipag. Yan po ang Pilipinas sa unit team na pagkakaisa.
PG Party List, kasangga mo, balot 108 iboto. PG Party List, boses natin sa Kongreso. PG Party List, kasangga mo, balot 108 iboto. PG Party List, basic good. Atin to, pagkaisa ng marinig ang mga hinaing. Young and active leaders sa Kongreso, ang boses natin. Tandaan at iboto, balota 108. Civilian realize the projects we dreamed of. PG Party List, vote 108 na. PG Party List, kasangga mo, balot 108 iboto. PG Party List, boses natin sa Kongreso. PG Party List, kasangga mo, balot 108 iboto. PG Party List, basic good. Atin to, PG Party List, atin to.
Ang asawa ko po ay kameraman na kasama sa lapas lang sa Mindanao Massacre. Si Attorney Rody OKs. Hindi po niya kami nakakalimutan.
Sa mga walang boses sa lipunan, si Harry Roque ang spokesman ng bayan. Attorney Harry Roque sa Senado, number 54 sa balota.
Si Harry Roque pinaglaban ng karapatang Pilipinong mangisda sa sariling karagatan. Malaking tulong po na ibigay niya po sa akin.
Sa mga walang boses sa lipunan, si Harry Roque ang spokesman ng bayan. Attorney Harry Roque sa Senado, number 54 sa balota.
Kaming pinahirapan ng mga sundalong Hapon. Si Harry Roque, pinaglabang kami.
Sa mga walang boses sa lipunan, si Harry Roque ang spokesman ng bayan. Attorney Harry Roque sa Senado, number 54 sa balota.
Ang asawa ko po ay kameraman na kasama sa lapas lang sa Mindanao Massacre. Si Attorney Rody OKs. Hindi po niya kami nakakalimutan.
Sa mga walang boses sa lipunan, si Harry Roque ang spokesman ng bayan. Attorney Harry Roque sa Senado, number 54 sa balota.
Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Cue. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there mga katribu!
In other news, the Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, on Tuesday said roughly 100% of the vote counting machines, or VCM, that will be used for the May 9, 2022 elections have already been distributed. COMELEC Commissioner George Garcia said the VCMs were distributed in time for the final testing and sealing of the VCMs to be held from May 2 to 7. Garcia encouraged the public, poll watchers, and representatives of political parties to go to polling precincts nationwide to personally witness the testing of the VCMs. According to Garcia, if the VCMs will print a zero receipt, that would indicate that it is empty, and added that each precinct will use 10 original ballots for the upcoming elections and visitors may test them themselves. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that parts of Caraga, Davao Region, and Soxargen will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the intertropical convergence zone and low pressure area. Batanes and Babuyan Islands will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to a frontal system with possible flash floods or landslides due to moderate to at times heavy rains. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms with possible flash floods or landslides during severe thunderstorms. Meanwhile, the wind speed forecast for extreme northern Luzon will be moderate to strong, while coastal water conditions will be moderate to rough. In sports, DeAndre Ayton scored 25 points as top seeds Phoenix overpowered Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks on Monday, while Miami exploited the absence of Joel Embiid to rout Philadelphia in the NBA playoffs. Doncic led the scoring with a game-high 45 points, but it was not enough to stop Phoenix claiming a wire-to-wire 121-114 victory in the best-of-7 Western Conference semifinals series opener. Ayton shot 12 of 20 from the field for Phoenix, while Devin Booker added offensive thrust with 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. Chris Paul chipped in with 19 points, and Cameron Johnson added 17 from the bench as 6 Suns players posted double-digit points totals. And in business, the Philippine Deposit Insurance Corp, or PDIC, said that the Philippine banking system saw total deposits grow by 9% to 16.2 trillion pesos in 2021, higher than the 14.9 trillion pesos recorded in 2021 as the economy recovered from the COVID-19 pandemic. The PDIC said the expansion was driven primarily by deposits with balances of above 5.0 million pesos in terms of size of account and non-term deposits in terms of type of deposits. Likewise, the number of domestic deposit accounts grew by 8.8% to 87.1 million in 2021 from 80.1 million accounts registered in 2020, it said. It added that deposits with balances of 5,000 pesos and below and saving deposits mostly accounted for the increase in number of domestic deposit accounts. The deposits insurer said that deposits with balances of above 5.0 million pesos contributed 85.2% or 1.1 trillion pesos to annual expansions of domestic deposits. That wraps up the stories tonight. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, Empire Eastlands Holdings Incorporated, and Overseas Committee Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Miguel Pautangona, and you're watching Tribune News on Cue. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.